Oh, good. You'll fit in with the other mega lesbians.
My heart's on fire, Elvira.
The raunchy teen comedy. Growing up in the 90s, I got to witness a renaissance of the genre with movies like American Pie, Road Trip, and Euro Trip. Movies that taught kids everywhere how to treat women with respect.
Because I had sex last night with a girl.
The importance of race relations. And filming your female classmate undressing for the whole student body to see won't have any consequences at all.
Oh, this is incredible. Oh.
But sadly, just like the career of Vanilla Ice, the raunchy teen comedy came and went in a flash. So, does Bottoms, the new teen sex comedy from Orion Pictures, measure up to the classics like Animal House and American Pie? Or is it more like their straight-to-Redbox sequels? Let's find out.
Word to your mother.
So Bottoms is the story of PJ and Josie, two lesbian best friends who are looking to get laid for the first time. Josie pines for Isabel, a very popular cheerleader, while PJ looks to hook up with Isabel's best friend and fellow cheerleader, Brittany. But there's just one problem. Everyone in their high school hates them. And no, it's not because they're gay, but because they're ugly and untalented.
Could the ugly, untalented gays please report to the principal's office?
Guess that's you guys.
Anyway, desperate to actually talk to the hot girls in the school, PJ and Josie decide to start a girls' fight club. Why? Well, the big game between rival school Huntington is coming up in just a few weeks, and they've garnered the reputation for killing students from other schools. So the fight club is formed under the guise of self-defense and female empowerment, but it's really so that PJ and Josie can roll around the floor with hot girls from the school, because everyone knows that's always the best way to roll around with members of the same sex is fight each other. Unfortunately, their club is only made out of the dregs of the high school, but as the big game gets closer and the threat of being murdered by Huntington High gets closer, more and more girls start to join the club. All seems to be going well, but after the football team gets jealous that the club is taking attention away from them, and the truth about PJ and Josie's motives for starting the club comes to light, the club starts to unravel, and PJ and Josie's friendship is put to the test. And I'll just come out and say it, I thought this movie was really funny. The script has a very quick and dry sense of humor that I really love, and it's actually a lot smarter than the typical raunchy teen comedy that it's being marketed as. There are a million jokes going on all at the same time, either by the characters actually talking to each other in the scenes, random comments made by students that can be heard off camera, or the crazy stuff being said over the school intercom. You could probably watch this movie 5 times in a row and pick up on new stuff every time. I also appreciated how the script smartly brought up things that girls have to deal with under the social hierarchy of high school without being too heavy-handed about it. It even goes as far as to show how women and young girls can fight against each other despite unity being in their best interest. It does all this without trying to make excuses for the characters or pointing fingers of blame to others. And I actually think, at times, this is a better feminist movie than the Barbie movie.
That's not the point of feminism. You also don't care about feminism. Your favorite show is Entourage.
The acting across the board is really solid, but the big standouts are the two leads, PJ, played by Rachel Sennett, and Josie, played by Io Idebri. But the biggest surprise for me on the acting front is former NFL running back, Super Bowl champion, and future Hall of Famer, Marshawn Lynch, who plays the school's history teacher. He isn't in the movie a ton, but when he is in it, he steals every scene. If you are aware of him at all, you know that he is just a naturally funny guy, and he's able to deliver scripted lines pretty well. He was really funny in this, and I really appreciated what he brought to the movie.
I love you. Oh, I love the mint green backsplash in the kitchen.
Now, if there's one thing that people may not like about the movie, it's that the high school is the most cartoonish representation of a high school ever. The school, even the teachers, worships the football team.
Homecoming game with Huntington is nearly a month away. Do you know how long we've been working toward this?
Yes.
It's everywhere.
20 years.
Couldn't be clearer.
The football team, while being hailed as super masculine jocks, are obviously all gay. The cheerleaders, while hot, are all very stupid. The teachers hate their jobs as well as the students.
Just stay in your lane until you're munching beaver at Wesleyans.
And everyone is obviously way older than high school students should be. Granted, all of this is done intentionally and for what I think is great comedic effect, but its lack of realism on that end may put some people off. Overall, I really like like this movie a lot. I would recommend it to anyone who likes smart comedy, that knows it's smart but isn't pretentious about it, that wants to make points about women's issues but also isn't afraid of fart jokes or crude humor. Check it out. I think you'll like it a lot. Well, that's it for this one, guys. Have you seen Bottoms? Leave a comment below. Let me know. As always, thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.